I'm Earl Stewart. I welcome you to Earl Stewart on Cars Mystery Shopping Report. I'll speak in the first person if I were Agent Lightning, our mystery shopper. I walked into mid-afternoon, 2:37 p.m. actually, and was greeted by a customer representative at the front desk. She smiled, a big smile, and asked, "How can I help you today?" I responded, "I'm interested in seeing if you have any Grand Highlanders here." She then inquired, "Have you spoken to anyone here at this dealership yet?" "I have not," I replied. A few minutes later, a salesman came around the corner and asked, "Have you been helped yet?" I replied that I hadn't, and he said, "Perfect, I'm Montoyo, Montoyo. Follow me." We went back over to his desk, and he asked, "What exactly are you looking at today?" I expressed my interest. I'd love to get my hands on a new hybrid Grand Highlander, but I know how unlikely that is, and we both laughed. As you know from this, that there is a scarcity of certain models, and that's a Toyota model that is relatively scarce. He then suggested, "I do have some regular Highlanders. Would you be interested in one of these?" "Possibly. What do you have available?" I inquired. Montoya told me I have 3 Highlander Platinums in stock, 2 black and 1 gray. "Could I see one of the black ones?" I asked. He cheerfully replied, "Sure thing. I'll be right back. I'm going to pull one up for you." I walked with him to the door and waited inside as it was freezing, literally 32 degrees outside. This is Nashville, Tennessee. We reached the door. Montoya apologized. "I'll be right back. I need to get my skull cap." It's too cold to go out without it. Maybe Montoya was bald. I don't know. I waited inside. He quickly returned and ran to get the car. He knocked on the window where I was sitting to let me know he was back in. I walked outside toward the new 2024 Highlander XLE. The MSRP was $54,387. I didn't see an addendum. That's good news. We always comment on lack of or is there an addendum. We proceeded to go for a test drive. He detailed all the features, very helpful in explaining everything. Once back at the dealership, he inquired, "What do you think?" "I really like it," I said. "Are they offering any specials or price breaks for the end of the year?" Montoya explains, "We have special incentive dealer cash if financing through Toyota, which I believe is $1,000 off. Also, our vehicles come with Nanocure, Nanocure, protect them from acid rain, etc." I Googled that. You can buy it on Amazon for $20 a bottle. So that's after checking my license and noticing it was from Florida, he asked, "Do you live here in Tennessee?" I explained my son does, and I'm hoping to buy here and leave it here for when I visit. "Do you want to register here or in Florida?" I decided I'll go for Florida, and I want to see what the breakdown is if I finance. Montoya excused himself to consult with his manager. Shortly after, he returned with a sales worksheet. As usual, the top line, market value, selling price, was MSRP, $54,387. There was a $750 discount, then a $1,000 rebate for financing with Toyota Financial Services. That's what we call the captive finance company. Mm-hmm. If you have to finance with a dealer, you're better off to go through that dealer's captive finance service in general. The adjusted price was $52,637. It's looking good, right? Well, keep listening. Then he added $14.99 for a Nanocure, which I told you
$20.
You could buy on Amazon for $20. Of course, you have to
pay someone $1,500 to put it on for you.
Right. Total purchase was now $54,136. Below that was an ambiguous plus tax tag title fees and payoff. Of course, fees is the operative word there. Fees implies government fees, but fees are just profit to the dealer. But you don't want to say profit to the dealers. You just say fees, and that's how they get you. Upon saying plus tax, tag title fees, and payoff, I questioned, what would those figures be?
Explain.
He explained it would depend on your county. Financing would be able to tell you this. Now that's the jaws of the beast, the financing department.
Just go in there, and they'll tell you.
One of the reasons I feel that our mystery shopping reports aren't as complete as they could be is because you really, no matter how much you think you've been taken advantage of by the sales department, you ain't seen nothing yet till you get into the box. That's what we dealers call the finance department. That's where the most profit, at least up until now, during these
We had
three.
we had it
COVID
once
years.
with Agent Lightning, though.
Yeah.
I think she did when she bought her own car. She turned it into a mystery shop.
Average profit in the finance department for the average dealership is about $2,000 per car for every car they sell, not per car finance, but if they sell 30% for cash and 70% finance, they're making an extra $2,000 on the average above what their profit was when they marked the car up that they sold you. So, yeah, the finance department will explain it to you when you get in there. He's going to explain a lot more than that. Yeah, it's about 10% above the total purchase, give or take $30 or $40.
So he's lumping in all of that. He's saying
Yeah.
the fees, tags, everything comes up to about 10% over.
Yeah. And that's, he wants to lull you to sleep. He wants, psychologically, car dealers want you to feel like you bought the car.
Yeah.
And this is just
Yeah. And
taking care of the paperwork.
And this
that's
dealer-
when they really get you.
And this dealer doesn't want you to look at the fees when you're sitting out in the showroom.
He encouraged me to start haggling. Give me an offer. I'm here to work for you. I take it to my manager, see what he says. I said, I appreciate the offer, but declined smiling. Thank you. I'll discuss it with my husband and get back to you. I then asked about additional fees. Do you have a dealer fee here? I mean, they don't ever call it a dealer fee, but he knew what I was talking about. He confirmed we do $797. It's our processing fee for selling the car. Oh, they're selling the car, and they're making money when they sell you the car and financing the car, and then they're going to charge you a fee because they're selling you a car and making money. I don't understand that.
Well, we want to keep the money that we made.
Yeah, and all the paperwork. So there you go. The old school folks, Nashville, Tennessee, old school. I asked her to write that down for me on the worksheet, which she did. Now my real price came to $54,933, $546 over MSRP, which is, that's not really real bad. I mean, that's
Compared to
not
what
what
we've
they
seen.
advertised it for. That's not what they quoted you, but today that's about the market on these cars. I thanked him, assured him that I would be in touch. Voting time.
It was a below average performance for me, so I'm going to give him a D.
I'm going to say C minus.
Nancy?
And for me, I give them an F.
I'm going to go with a C minus. Sadly, it's just below average to me. Yeah, I'll give them a C minus. The price is only what it is because the shopper, Agent Lightning, was knowledgeable. He read her as being knowledgeable and was not going to really hammer her, so it could have been a lot worse. Hi, this is Earl Stewart. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to be notified of new videos that we post to our YouTube channel, simply click on the subscribe button and the bell icon in the lower right-hand side of the screen.